Man, it means everything. Having my jersey retired is something that I hoped and prayed would happen someday, but it's one of those things when you actually hear it's happening, you try to figure out, like, why me? Like, why not someone else? And for this to be home for me, it means that more. It's even more special. And while I've been blessed and fortunate enough to win many different accolades since I've been in the NBA, this is right there at the top, because this is timeless, and the high school tournaments that I played when I was here in high school, looking up in the rafters, you fantasize about those jerseys that's up there, and I still don't even know what it's going to look like and can't even imagine what it's going to look like up there. It means everything to be able to give back, because I've been blessed and fortunate enough to be in a situation where I can give back, and this is home for me. Always will be home, and I don't think at times people realize the impact that they've had on my life, even if it was just for 10 minutes, even if it was just a hello, or being there for me to pick me up when I fell, when it was a football game when I was small, or through high school and stuff like that. And to come home and you grow up. You grow up, people change, things change. One thing that has always been a constant for me is home, and I love that. My best memories in a Deacon uniform, there's so many of them, but one of them is probably my very first ACC game, which was at Carolina. It was a triple overtime win. I'll never forget it. It was our last game before Christmas break, and I actually fouled out. Me and just about everybody else fouled out in the game, and we showed a lot of grit, coming through in a tough environment, winning that game, rushing the court here against Duke my freshman year. Some of my best memories, too, was even before I was a student here at Wake, because I committed as a junior in high school. I was here when Wake beat Duke, and I remember Jay Gray wearing the mask and all that stuff like that, and those times are times that I'll never forget. Man, before I even got here to campus, I felt like I was a student already. Man, I remember playing pickup games when I was in high school. I used to come over here with Tim Fuller, and Darius Sangala. The biggest thing I remember about Darius was I was in high school and he used to get fouled and nobody would touch him, and he would just say, "My ball" on the side, and it just showed all the respect that everybody had for Darius. But I just remember being engulfed in all the history of basketball. So I remember the Broderick Hicks, the Tony Rutlands, the Braz Wells, and all those guys. So it's pretty cool to be remembered like that. I think Jay Gray being here tops everything off, because that's my guy. That's my best friend. That's who when I was in college, when I had my ups, when I had my downs, that was the guy that I bounced everything off of. When I was trying to make the decision of whether or not I was going to the NBA, that's who I talked to it about, and that's my brother, and always will be. Man, if Coach P was here, he would be pretty, man, he would probably ask why. You know what I mean? Like, why me? But that's the toughest part, I think, probably about today, is the fact that he's not here physically to see all this. Hi, I'm Chris Paul, and I'm proud to be a Deacon.